People of Reddit, what is one thing your family will never understand about you? That the reason I have found success, both personal and financial, in life is because I watched them for years and do the exact opposite. Bad part is that they seem to reward and normalize bad decisions. I turned out fine because of the years and thousands of dollars spent on therapy far away from them. That I'm bad with calling them, but that doesn't mean I don't love them to death. I just don't enjoy talking on the phone. That I am in fact funny. That I don't always want to wear my hearing aids. It's exhausting to constantly hear sounds you normally never hear, understand. That I've literally never done anything that they've accused me of over the years. And now they don't understand why I don't like to be around them. Being the family scapegoat is a pain in the ass. It makes me sad. Not all of my family do, but some think it's very weird and a bad thing that I'm prioritizing travel and seeing the world while I'm young-ish. Left the US for the first time at 19, I'm 28 now and have been to 44 countries and 38 US states. I've worked my ass off, saved up, then traveled. Have done that 2 times now. Currently working hard again in preparation for my next trip. They all tell me to work now and travel when I'm retired. In the year before COVID I backpacked Asia, rode a motorcycle through 14 European countries, and lived out of a van in New Zealand. I don't think I'd enjoy those things as much when I'm 65. That I sometimes don't feel like doing certain hobbies, for example reading, which I absolutely love, for a couple of months. That doesn't mean that I'm becoming dumb or anything, I just want to do other things. And no, I am not obsessed with video games, and I can play a lot for a couple of months, but I'll get bored and go back to my old hobbies. It's a circle of alternating hobbies, and in the end, I spend more or less the same time with each hobby. Now please shut up and let me play Minecraft, or read, or play bass for 5/8 straight. My desire to be left alone, I love solitude. That I have young onset Parkinson's disease. They don't get that I can't write or balance things. Despite scans and specialists, they think I'm too young, 36M. They keep telling me to fucking breathe and it'll all be fixed. I swear if one more person tells me to fucking breathe through tremors and falls, I may tell them that they should have been a blowjob. After 3 years, I went home to visit for 10 days and quickly realized 10 days as much as I love them all was way too long. I am, in fact, a fully grown 35-year man with a serious job who can take care of himself. I am not the same 24-year-old who left a decade ago, and even though intellectually they know this, it doesn't alter their behavior toward me whatsoever. I had to actually explain to my father, "You don't know what I do on a daily basis in my job, so how can you assume your opinion on whether or not I am indispensable there means anything? You literally don't know what it is that I do." That seemed to sort of get the point across. I think. I don't know because I didn't push it any further. Man shrugging. That I'm not always as quiet and boring as I am when I'm around them. It's just that they're so judgy and hateful of everyone and it makes me uncomfortable. So I don't behave the same around him as I do with my friends, etc. I'm pretty introverted. I've been called arrogant a few times in the past for declining invitations. I've got self-esteem issues, if anything, and often don't feel worthy of anyone's time, so I push people away before they can reject me. That I love them but don't like them. Edit. Wow, this really blew up. I hope everyone here understands that it is okay to not like your family. Have all the love in the world for them. If they need help, help them. But don't feel obligated to make them part of your life if it doesn't bring you happiness. Won't end well for everyone. That I am truly not religious. Like, not at all, and it isn't because I'm angry at God, or whatever. I just don't rationally think it's likely there is a deity of any kind, and even if there is, I'm quite sure that none of the major world religions have anything right about it. Being far-right evangelical conservatives bordering on fundamentalists, they are completely unable to begin to comprehend this or have any rational discussion. My mom doesn't understand why I'm so different than when I was a child. Why I don't smile so often anymore. Well, I stopped hiding my emotions. I don't know how to tell them that no, it wasn't all sunshine and flowers when I was young, even if they loved me and raised me well. They fucked up things, and it shaped me. Not always in a good way. Kinda depressing, but just how painful the ringing in my ears are. That I don't choose to have depression or be anxious. It's not something I can switch off, and telling me, "But you don't have anything to worry about, your life is so good," is not going to change it. That having boundaries doesn't mean I don't care or love you. They are there for a reason because of how I was treated growing up, but I still want you in my life despite everything. Boundaries are not walls, they are bridges for you to maintain a relationship with me in a way that allows us to respect each other. Why I had to leave the house because I was being abused by my wife. They don't understand that men can be in abusive relationships where the woman is the perpetrator.